Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for January 21st through the 27th. This is going to be a general reading for the week ahead. I'm going to pull one card for spirit messages because of the really intense eclipse energy that we have coming in this week that's going to last for the next 6 months. If you want love info, there's 2 love videos for Aquarius that I already recorded, so you can check those out in the description. There'll be a link in the description to this video, so you can watch the love videos after this video if you would like. So we're going to see what's going on for Aquarius the week ahead, what you all will be dealing with. This is going to be focusing on family, friendships, career, money, spiritual growth. So it's your Monday, Tuesday, your Wednesday, Thursday, your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, honeys? We're going to see what is happening with Aquarius. So your Monday, Tuesday is 2 of Pentacles, Aquarius. Now, as we're coming into this eclipse energy, a lot of it is about wanting to feel recognized, wanting to be appreciated, and just like being unapologetic about that, and being unapologetic about who we are and our talents and our gifts, and just really be like wanting to own it. And so a lot of you are feeling very motivated to work towards that. And that can create a lot of busy energy. It could even make you feel a little bit overwhelmed. You might be juggling more than one thing, or you may be getting ready to juggle more than one thing, because you might be in a situation where you're like, you know what, I've been wanting to go back to school, but I can't quit my job yet. So you might be working full-time and getting ready to go to school, or starting a business, or just doing something very different on the side. This is very weird and random, Aquarius, but this happened with one of the other signs too. I got a very specific message, which was also very random. But it's for some of you out there, or somebody out there who's going to be watching this video at some point. Some of you have been wanting to get into like full on like spiritual teaching. And I don't mean like Reiki, I don't mean like metaphysical, like somebody out there is like wanting to be I guess clergy, for lack of a better word. Like you're wanting to be a pastor or a reverend, or maybe not a priest, but like a minister of some kind. And so some of you are like wanting to take up religious studies, or you're seriously looking into, what do I have to do to qualify to like teach in a church? Because what you're wanting to do is bring the spirit of the law to the people and not the letter of the law. And so what I mean by this, that little ding was like, yeah, that's happening for some of you out there. The spirit of the law is like the message of love and mercy and all that. The letter of the law is like maybe like just like really like this is how it has to be. And, you know, like it's a lot of rules and a lot of black and white. And so some of you are trying to bring love into the teaching. So that is coming up, and I have to say what I hear, what I receive to share. So somebody out there is dealing with that too. So whatever it might be, it's like you're taking on some big projects, some of you, and it's going to feel a little overwhelming. Anytime 2 of Pentacles comes up, it's saying that you have to try to have fun. You have to try to do what you can to make the work in front of you as fun as possible, and you have to try to make time to take breaks and have fun, because you're going to have a lot of very serious things going on, and you don't want to tire yourself out. Keep in mind, like I said, we are coming into this reading at the very, very beginning of that eclipse, full blood moon eclipse. And this energy will be going through to the next 6 months. So I think this is going to be a theme for a lot of you Aquarius the next 6 months. You have to make sure that you are making time for playfulness. You are trying to find ways to make the work that you have to do as fun as possible. Try to focus on the aspects of it that you enjoy, because you're going to be busy for a while, my friends. And that's better than not having anything at all going on. But you will be busy for a while. I hope you guys can't hear it. I don't know if the mic is picking it up, but my neighbors downstairs have their grandkids over, and they are banging away and shuffling, shouting muffled shouts, and I don't know, like it sounds like I have somebody in the closet right now trying to get out, and I swear to you that I don't know if it's picking up on the mic. I have like a noise canceling mic thing. I hope it's working, but if any of you are hearing what I'm hearing right now, I just want to explain what it is. Your Wednesday and Thursday card is the Hanged Man. So you might feel like, okay, there's a lot going on, but like, when is it going to be done? Or when is it going to pop? When am I going to get my big break? When is the big breakthrough going to happen? And it might feel like the breakthrough is not happening. It might feel like it's not happening. For some of you, this Two of Pentacles is very mental. Like, you have a lot going on in your head. You have a lot going on in your head. But life itself might feel like there's not a whole lot going on. For some of you, that's what's happening. And for some of you, you're very busy, but you just feel like, okay, I'm busy, but nothing is happening. I'm turning my wheels upside down. Like, I'm like a car upside down. I'm spinning my wheels and going nowhere. And so anytime the Hangman card comes up, Aquarius, a lot of people don't like to see it because it means that you feel like not a whole lot is happening or not a whole lot is changing. Like, you're not getting the forward movement that you would like. And so people are like, oh, I don't like that because it's like it's a standstill. But what they don't understand is that the Hanged Man is a major arcana card. And major arcana cards are cards that signify important milestones, important life lessons, important periods of growth. They are moments of destiny. They are moments of things that Spirit has already decided for us. There's very few things in life that are decided for us. And the major arcana cards indicate the things that have been decided for us or that have been put on our schedule. And so it's a timeout from the universe, not a timeout in that you're being punished, not a timeout because like you're a bad person or you did something wrong, but it's a timeout to just really get clear about what you want. You're working so hard. What do you want this end result to be? Where do you see yourself going? Are you working hard for things that you think you're supposed to want? Or are you working hard for things that you genuinely want? The Hanged Man is giving you time to double check your order. It's giving you time to dot your I's and cross your T's, so to speak, because things are going to be in full swing very soon. And the universe knows some of the things that you're asking for or some of the things that you're working for are things that you don't even want at all. And so they're trying to give you time to figure this out so you can make the appropriate adjustments so that you don't have to go through another whole thing of like working hard again and doing another like phase of manifesting. So this is asking you to look at situations from a different angle, a different perspective. If you're stuck on this and if you don't know what that is, just ask your angels and guides to help you. A lot of the times I just say, God, angels, guides, help me to see what it is you're trying to show me. Help me to see what it is you need for me to understand in this moment or about this relationship or situation or person or myself or whatever it may be. Your card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oop, look, another major arcana card. You have the Tower, Aquarius. You have the Tower. So this is a very significant permanent change. It's a change where there's no going back from. And I know exactly what is happening now that I see these three cards together, Aquarius. And I want you to know that this is not going to be something that you're going to enjoy, a lot of you, but it's going to end up being super good for you. You've been spinning your wheels upside down. Nothing is happening. You're busting your butt and getting nowhere. But you're not giving up on the situation. So the universe is coming in and saying no more. This person, this situation, this job cannot take any more of your energy. And it's being removed for you on your behalf. So some of you might be getting notice of having to move. Some of you might be getting notice of like layoffs coming up or like a company closing down. Some of you may have a really massive argument with a family member or a partner or a friend out of nowhere, which kind of just puts you on a different path to where you're just done with that person. The Tower moment is usually very sudden, very unexpected. Although I have to be honest with you, and I can say this from my own experience. Any Tower moment that I've had, the writing has always been on the wall. and I procrastinated, or I, gave a situation or a person the benefit of the doubt, and I didn't take the steps I was being guided to take. And then the universe came in and said, okay, look, like, we've waited a long time and you're not following through, and we can't waste any more precious time. So we have to get you out of this situation. And so it was removed for me. So this is what's happening with a lot of you Aquariuses this week. Do not be afraid, because I am seeing, like, the spirit is showing me a clock. Like a clock that's ticking and the time is passing, and then, like, it's being sped up. Like, all of a sudden, like, it's just the long hand is moving very fast, like winding around the clock very fast. So it makes me feel like what Spirit is trying to say is that whatever transition period you end up having to go through because of the sudden change, it's going to be a short transition period. It's not going to be a long one. So if you did have to move, you're going to find a place really quickly. Or if you do have to look for work, you're going to find a job fairly quickly. Those of you who've been looking for work for a really long time, you're about to find one very soon, a job very soon. So whatever it is, things are going to begin being sped up for you in your favor. You had a whole lot of time of nothing happening, right? The universe was waiting for you to see something, or the universe was trying to wait for you to make adjustments, and maybe a lot of you didn't. And the universe, because it loves you so much, is like, look, we can't let you waste any more of your precious energy on the situation. We're gonna pull you out of it. We're gonna get on it. Like, you weren't seeing what this was. We're gonna get it out of your way because it's no good for you, and then we're gonna speed up time to help you catch up for all this time that was spent in the hangman mode. Okay, my dears. So now we're going to take a look at what is going on with this. And also, I want to announce, guys, I'm going to be pulling your spirit message or spirit homework for the next 6 months energy from this deck here. And this is the deck that I'm giving away this week. And I will explain how you can enter to win. You would have your own. This is my copy. You would have your own. This is still wrapped in plastic. Never been opened, brand new deck. Okay, still wrapped in plastic. So after the message, I will explain how you can enter to win for those of you who are interested in entering to win. Oh my goodness, those poor kids. I don't know if you can hear it. I hope you can't hear it. I hope this noise canceling mic is working. It sounds like I have, like, people tied up in my closet right now that are trying to escape. Oh gosh. And it's late, too. It's like past 10 p.m. here. It's past their bedtime. Let's see what's going on, Aquarius, for the next 6 months. Energy for Aquarius. Eclipse. Next 6 months. What does Aquarius need to know? 7th ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. All right. Okay, guys. So this is heavy energy. Aquarius. So as these transitions are happening, and that smoke is blowing over, that incense smoke is blowing over this card. So this is like, pay attention, listen up. This is being confirmed for you. Whatever is happening right now with this big adjustment that's coming in, and a lot of you are going to have to really come out of your comfort zone because you're finally being pushed towards your blessings. There's a lot of courage that needs to come in with that. People don't realize that. One of the reasons why it takes so long for prayers to be answered or for blessings to come in is that we become very afraid to accept them once they're finally here. And sometimes God, Spirit, angels, universe is simply waiting for us to be ready to receive, because the negative ego will come in and will tempt you like nothing else to sabotage yourself, to shoot yourself in the foot, to push it away. So in order to be able to guard yourself against doing this, you're going to need to have some kind of ritual or ceremony or order that's going to help you stay grounded and balanced. For me, it's meditation. I do affirmations. I light my candles. I say my prayers. But it's going to be different things for different people. I know a lot of people, their ritual has to do with being with nature, and they go for walks in the morning, or they go for jogs in the morning, or I actually know people that their grounding ritual is working out. It could be as simple as setting one day a week aside for some kind of spiritual clearing or growth, where like you're just saying, okay, it's Wednesday. On Wednesdays, I take a sea salt bath, or on Wednesdays, I take a cleansing shower with an incense infused soap, which is very easy to get, by the way. There's like frankincense soap and sage soap and all kinds of things. And then I go through and I smudge my room, or I smudge my place, or my apartment, or my house, or whatever, even if it's something you're doing once a week. But there's some way in which you're having to create a habit, a ceremony, a ritual, something that you're doing to connect with your higher self, so that you can stay in that faith and you can stay connected and you can feel like you're receiving your messages and you can feel like you're safe. And it's going to be different things for different ones of you. If you don't know how to do this, my advice to you is to think of the one physical element that is the most healing for you, that is the most comforting for you. For me, it's water. And I went through this really massive agnostic stage. I was like borderline atheist. And I'm not saying you have to not be atheist, but I didn't know what to believe in. And I didn't know like how to have faith. And I didn't know how to come out of the depression that I was in. And so the one thing that was very soothing to me was water. It always has been. I'm a water sign, so being in the water. So I began taking, cleansing sea salt or detox baths. I began going swimming. And the more I was in the water, the more I began to heal and the more I began to connect with who I call God. Okay? Or, some people call it universe, higher self, whatever. I use the word God. So think of what element is healing to you. Is it air? Is it, and if it's fire, I'm not telling you to like go and set fires or do anything reckless or dangerous, but maybe it might help you to like go out and have like a campfire with friends when you can, or to have a candle or something nearby and to be near it, or if it's water, like I said, going swimming, taking baths. If it's air, just getting fresh air, going out for walks. Is it earth? Is it healing for you to go and sit under a tree whenever you can, or to be around greenery, to be around oceans or lakes or whatever it might be, to be in nature? You need to begin grounding yourself and connecting with spirit through whichever element is the most soothing or powerful or healing for you. This is going to make this transition very much easier and more pleasant for you, and it's going to bring you a sense of faith and comfort and confidence and help things go by much faster. Okay, so that's going to be your theme for the next few months, you guys. Watch your moon sign and rising sign videos too, because depending on your moon sign and rising sign, the energy is going to be affecting you in different ways. For those of you who want to win this deck, it's a gorgeous deck, you guys. And I promise you it's not all entirely full of boobies. Although there are some booby cards in here. But there's a lot of really beautiful, beautiful artwork. Not that there's anything wrong with boobies, right? You either have them, you've seen them, or you've got a pretty good idea of what they look like. So if you want to enter to win this Lightworker Oracle deck, the winner is going to be chosen electronically. The name is going to go into a drawing, and you can get your name in more than once. And so obviously the more times your name is in the drawing, the higher your chances of getting picked. So from January 21 through the 27th, for every video that you comment on, your name gets put into the drawing. And then for every single time you book a reading with me, it could even be a $5 reading. It doesn't have to be an expensive reading. Your name goes into the drawing. And then if you refer a friend to me and they book a reading with me, your name goes into the drawing again. So for every person you send my way, you get an entry. For every comment from the 21st to the 27th, you get an entry into the drawing. And guys, I wish I could give every single one of you a deck. I swear to you. I knew I wasn't going to have the money to do it, but I even sat down and I did, okay, 24,150 or whatever it was at the time, times the $23.95 for this deck. And it was like $500,000. Like, I was like, all right, I can't. I already knew I wasn't shocked that I wasn't going to be able to afford it. I knew it was going to be a ridiculous amount of money, but I was just curious. And I wish I could be like Oprah and give every single person a car or give every single person a deck. I really do. But I'm not there, guys. I'm not there. I'm not lavish like that. And I don't have the ability to be that generous. But I just want to say thank you for being here. And thank you, those of you who've messaged me and let me know how much the free content is helping you. It has touched me so much. I mean, people who I've never even talked to, people who have never come to me for a private reading, just hearing how much the weekly videos since July have helped them has encouraged me and has inspired me to keep going. And this is just a very small thank you. So thank you for being here, guys. And I hope that, you know, the channel will keep growing and I'll have opportunities and chances of being able to put more money into better equipment so that I can make better or fancier videos for you guys, higher quality videos, and just anything that I can do to be of service. You know, this is a part of my spiritual calling. So thank you for receiving. Thank you for being here. And I really do appreciate each and every single one of you. Take care.